are you pretending to be rich? I keep hearing, are you pretending to be rich? I don't know why, but I'm starting off this reading with, are you pretending to be rich? Because you don't have to. And the more that you pretend to be rich, that is not embodying. It's just pleasing people and putting on a persona or an illusion of being rich, even when you're completely broke or just not at that goal level of rich or wealth that you actually desire. So the Nine of Wands has showed up in your reading along with the Sun. And obviously I was just channeling over and over and over again. So I thought I have to start this reading with saying, you do not need to act rich when you're not rich. And a lot of broke people do this, and it keeps them actually in that lack of, because they're overspending money that they don't have. The secret to richness and wealth is what is managed correctly, okay? So you have to manage your money, and you'll hear, if you are a self-help learner and you are constantly learning about the rich people, successful people, wealthy people, the one key ingredient that they all have in common is they're constantly learning, and they manage their money, or they have somebody else to manage their money for them. And so if you are kind of blindsiding yourself and just not looking at your money, not looking at your accounts, just overspending and then being like, oh, we'll deal with it later kind of attitude, that is all keeping you away from your true core wealth. Again, if you're buying brands or you're buying things just to be looking rich or embodying, because a lot of coaches and teachers will tell you that you have to embody this richness, but you can do that with your mind alone. You do not have to physically spend the money if you don't have it. Yes, it's good to budget. If you have a plan, if you've got children and you've paid all your bills and then you have a little bit extra, instead of that extra going onto something silly, save that until you've got enough aside that yes, you can start to embody maybe something, but don't be overspending, oversplurging without managing your money is what's coming through. And then here with the Nine of Wands, I feel like it's literally learning to just let go and drop those illusions of what you think success is, of what you think other people think wealth is, because wealth is your soul wealth, right? You can be wealthy from within just because you've got so much love in your life. You can be wealthy with your mind and the richness at which your mind grows in, right? You can be wealthy and rich with that. The way you think, the way you see, the way your perspective works, that is richness. That is your value, right? So I feel like we're opening up this reading with you just learning to not be triggered by other people's opinions of you and learning to let those swords go, because that is where you've got the Sun card here and you're tapping into ultimate success, ultimate richness, ultimate happiness. And happiness is what everybody is searching for, okay? So even if you're searching for success and money and wealth and all of that stuff, the ultimate end goal is always happiness. And I feel like this is here for you. You guys are tapping into this stuff so deeply, but I feel like some of you needed to really hear this message for some reason of who you're trying to please, because you should be pleasing yourself. So anywhere where you feel like you need to have this illusion of I'm living the life before you're even there